Your hair's too long, get a fucking haircut.
You happy? Yeah. You happy? Alright, well let's get on with the video then. Alright guys, what's going on? It is Cynnnical, and today for you guys, I've got some Kingdom Hearts Unchained key as well as key news for you guys today. Recently Famitsu featured, did like a big feature on Kingdom Hearts Unchained key, and there was some interesting stuff in here. There's a little bit of news and sort of more so going over the stuff that perhaps you missed at E3, but otherwise there really is some interesting stuff in here, and I know that you guys like to be updated on the whole situation of Unchained key, mainly due to the fact that this game is set to come out sometime this year. Currently, as of right now, we don't actually know an exact release date, but it should be sometime soon. Otherwise guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video, and let's get on with it. The first part of the scan reads, Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key is a title that allows you to experience the Keyblade War mentioned in-game in the Kingdom Hearts series. As the wielder of the Keyblade, a key-shaped sword, the player goes around the worlds. The controls have been optimized for smartphones, and the battles that allow you to feel exhilarated in a short time are also attractive. The Keyblade can be strengthened, and the user-friendliness can be improved depending on the customization. In this issue, we'd like to explain the setup behind that. So, going over the real sort of first part of the scan, there's really nothing too new in there. It really just sort of goes over what we've already talked about in the past. Obviously, the events of Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key is surrounding, obviously, the Keyblade War, to do with the Keyblade War and the events leading up to the Keyblade War. So, obviously, we're going to be learning a lot about the goddamn Keyblade War and Unchained Key, as well as Kingdom Hearts Key. Another thing that I really picked out in this little paragraph here is the overall sort of speed and the rate that the battles go at. You know, back at E3, around the time I believe Tetsuya Nomura and Tai Sui were talking about obviously Kingdom Hearts 3 and Unchained Key during the Spotlight event. They were explaining how basically the battle system is a lot more sped up, it's fast paced, and allows you to do more while you're on the go. And they mentioned here that the battles that allow you to feel exhilarated in a short time are also attractive. So yeah, they've sped that up. They want you to be able to basically just, you know, like flow through these battles at a fast pace while you're on the go. Get more done in a short time is basically what they're aiming for. The next part of the scan reads, Keyblades have several slots open. The setup involves filling them with medals to open the possibility to use attacks and strong abilities. Also, strengthen the Keyblade and you'll gain benefits that connect to your fighting power, such as increasing the number of slots. You can't skip this element of gameplay if you want to overcome battles. In the battles in this title, you can unleash the techniques of the medals on your Keyblades one after another simply by tapping or holding the screen. Fulfill the requirements, and by holding and flicking the medal on the bottom left of the screen, you can set off powerful abilities such as the ones shown here. If you use a technique with an attribute that is effective against the enemy's attribute, there will be even more of an impact. So as you guys can tell, medals were a huge theme of the news and information here, so I'll start with them. So the medals are going to basically be the replacement of the card system that is currently present in Kingdom Hearts Key. Square Enix pretty much said that, well, the cards don't really see fit to a mobile title, and they felt like the medals would be a better replacement just because, well, they're easier to tap, etc., you know, like flick for the touch control. So, you know, hence the reason we have the medals instead of the cards for the Unchained Key title. Now, as far as the medals go, the medals are going to be serving as your attacks and your abilities and stuff, so you can tell that they're going to be fairly important in this game. So obviously the medals, there's going to be a whole different freaking range of them, and with inside of each update to do with Unchained Key, we're probably going to be getting new different medals, character medals and stuff like that, similar to what happens with Kingdom Hearts normal key on the PC. Basically, when there's an update, usually Square Enix release like 3 more cards or something like that, and their new abilities. So I'd say the same sort of thing is going to happen with Unchained Key, but to start off with, like straight off the bat, as soon as we get Unchained Key, there's probably going to be hundreds of medals to collect in game. Now obviously a lot of them are going to be absolute shit, but there's going to be a lot of other ones that are going to be really rare, and obviously they're going to be extremely powerful. So like I said, you know, each medal is going to be able to do a different thing. So say if you have let's say for instance the Mickey medal, then you're going to be able to do, I believe it was the 7 blades attack that we saw in the trailer. He used the Mickey medal and then he used the 7 blades attack. That looks really strong. I believe Leon had the fire or fire ability and stuff like that. So from there, you know, you can tell that each different character medal is going to represent a different ability. It's also present that the more you use your medals that are attached to your Keyblade, well, obviously they're going to level up and become more useful. Now another thing that basically that was mentioned in this news was they said here that if you use a technique with an attribute that is effective against the enemy's attribute, there will be even more of an impact. So I suppose you'd say, like, if that medal had a let's say a blizzard attribute and you use that against a fire-based enemy, well obviously it's going to do more damage. So we've also got to think about that sort of stuff as well, the different attributes and how those attributes are going to be effective against the enemies on the field and the bosses that we encounter, which obviously right there goes to show that there's going to be quite a lot of strategy in this game. There's going to be, you know, like a lot of strategy present in this game. And speaking on the topic of strategy, like it was mentioned here, I mean, we get to attach different medals to our Keyblades, and basically these medals are our combos and our abilities. So we've got to sort of work out, you know, what, you know, medal should we have for placement number 1, and then what medal should we have for our finisher, you know, trying to get and figure out the perfect medal combos to string together against the enemies and what's going to be most effective, which I think is going to be really cool to sort of play around with, because we're going to be able to string together and create our very own personalized unique combos that we feel fits us best. I also wanted to talk about the Keyblade upgrading too, because I think it's a really exciting aspect of the game. It's currently present in Kingdom Hearts Key, and of course it's going to be returning an Unchained Key as well. So the whole medal thing with upgrading, you know, your medals and leveling them up and attaching them to your Keyblade, of course another major factor that comes in here is the leveling up of your actual Keyblade as well. So they mentioned within inside of the Famitsu scan that basically strengthening your Keyblade will gain you benefits that connect to your fighting power, as well as unlocking other things like of course the number of slots that you have attached to your Keyblade. So you know, players are going to definitely want to try their best to upgrade the Keyblade, and I believe you can do that by using synthesis items on your Keyblade. But yeah, it's going to be really beneficial just due to the fact that you know, the more slots you have on your Keyblade, the more medals you can attach to it. So this is something that players are definitely going to want to do, to have bigger and better combos, stronger abilities and stuff like that. And another thing that they also mentioned was, like, when you strengthen your Keyblade, you'll gain benefits that connect to your fighting power. So say that you upgraded your Keyblade with like magic based medals on your Keyblade, it doesn't mean that like once you've upgraded it you'll get you know, sort of stats increased towards a magic attribute on your Keyblade. Not really too sure, but obviously it's going to definitely be beneficial to upgrade and level up your Keyblade in Unchained Key. And lastly, I just wanted to give you guys some Kingdom Hearts Key news for the players that are out there. I know there's really not too many as far as English players go, but for anybody out there who's currently playing Kingdom Hearts Key, you guys probably already know about this, but Famitsu also added this in. Kingdom Hearts Key is the PC browser game that serves as the base for Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key. As the predecessor of Unchained Key, it has been in service since July 2013. In Kingdom Hearts Key, there is currently a campaign to commemorate the 2nd year anniversary to the service having begun, and various events are underway. If you haven't played it before, how about taking this as your opportunity to try it out? So as you guys should probably know, it's, well, the 2nd year of Kingdom Hearts Key. Obviously, not many of us can do the events that are currently going on right now, just due to the fact that, you know, a majority of us don't play Key because it's in Japanese. But if you do, there's a lot of cool sort of stuff going on. I believe there's new cards out to commemorate 2 years, there's outfits, you know, new items. But another thing that I wanted to display to do with this 2-year anniversary is this picture right here. A lot of people went absolutely crazy seeing this picture. And I believe Tetsuya did this. As you guys can see right here, you can see that Roxas is in Sora's Kingdom Hearts 2 outfit, and then Sora's in Roxas's outfit, and then Namine's in Kairi's, and Kairi's in Namine's. It just looks really, really cool, especially seeing those characters in, you know, different outfits. It's really cool. Otherwise, guys, I've been Cynnnical. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. My question to you is, are you looking forward to Unchained Key? Leave your response in the comment section below, and until next time, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.